Can't Talk To podcast. We're doing it remotely since I'm out of town. I'm attending the last home Bucks game of the season, playing Carolina, of course, and I'm down here in Tampa. We normally shoot in Chattanooga, but since I'm not there, we're gonna do it remotely, and hopefully, it all. It seems like it's working so far. So,
So far, so
Rick is
good. You know,
board.
yo, hey, your ass always like to go out of town and shit.
Yeah, man, I got things. I got to keep it moving. I got to have fun while I'm doing it. Plus, that's my team. That's my squad. I got to support my squad. So it is what it is. We're gonna make it happen some kind of way. But hopefully this turn out right. And if it do, I ain't gonna say we'll be doing it more often. We probably will because I'm gonna be doing some more travel.
like Mike said, hey, we just trying to be like you. You the inspiration.
I'm just trying to do some work, man. Just trying to have.
Hey, we gonna have to get your little travel set up.
Yeah, I know. That's the next thing to do in order for it to come out right and all that other good stuff. I'm sure it's back home 20 something this morning. Early, it was 22 degrees on it and took off. So, yeah, I endured that for 3 hours, and then I came down to warmer weather. So it's a nice breeze and cool 73 degrees down here, which is perfect for me, especially on bike weather. But 48 tomorrow. I'm gonna enjoy it at the game tomorrow night, 4 o'clock, and 4:25. Y'all ain't gonna see me on TV, so don't even worry about trying to find me. But I'm in the end zone, opposite side of the ship. So if they show it that way, I might get on camera. I don't know. I doubt it though. But it is what it is. We're gonna get into it. We're not talking about nothing specific. We just got a bunch of topics we're gonna talk about. Stories that current events that's popping off. That already have popped off. So starting out, we're gonna shout out to Sidney Poitier. He was 94 years old when he passed away this weekend.
I ain't even know he passed away.
Yeah, man. Yeah, 94. He was the first black man to win a Best Oscar. You know him from Mr. Tibbs. What's the movie? Guess Who's Coming to Dinner with Audrey Hepburn.
Yep.
He had a bunch of stuff that was going on. I mean, and plus, I didn't know this dude was from the Bahamas.
Me either.
Yeah, he's from the Bahamas. I didn't even know that. So yeah, he came in there. But I watched this movie that Lily killed. I watched that movie about 2 months ago, and it was a pretty good bit. Pretty good film. He was a carpenter trying to help a bunch of nuns build a church, and he went through this whole deal, and they got integrated. This was back in the early '60s when it happened that way. So he came one of the first to actually do it. He broke the ceiling for Denzel and Morgan Freeman and all the rest of them that's up there now. So that's big shout out to Sidney Poitier. Sorry to him that he passed. He was married for I think 46 years to his wife. He had another wife prior to that, but the current one is the one that's taking all the slack for him being. Well, I ain't gonna say slack, but they looking at her more now because they was married for 46 years. White woman, but it doesn't matter. I mean, like I said earlier, and I keep saying, you love who you love.
Hey, love is love.
Yep, that's all that matters.
And you said they was married for what, 40-something years?
46 years.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of love.
Yeah, whole bunch of love. Yeah, he was known for playing a lot of prominent roles in Hollywood. He took some time off, did some TV stuff. I didn't know also that he directed the movie that Richard Pryor and Gene, what's the face was
Gene Hackman?
No, that's the other Gene, the comedian Gene. I can't think his name. But he did a couple. He was in Which Way Was Up. He did a couple of movies he did, but he directed one that Richard Pryor was in. Him and the white dude, Gene. What's his name? James. It's gonna come to me as soon as I forget about it. I can't think of it.
I'm trying to get it pulled up right now.
They call him Mr. T. That's one of the TV shows or movies he did that actually turned over into the television show. Guess who's coming to dinner? That's one of the movies, but that's Katharine Hepburn, not Audrey Hepburn.
Okay.
Katharine.
Hold on. So not to interrupt you, but I didn't know he directed this many movies.
Yeah.
Like I just Googled it, like Ghost Dad with Bill Cosby. He directed that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Oh, Bill Cosby. Okay, Uptown Saturday Night, Let's Do It Again, and A Piece of the Action. That's what it was. And Stir Crazy is the movie I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Gene Wilder, that's his name.
Yeah, yep. I'm looking at it right here.
Yeah. I didn't know he directed that. So, yeah, he had a little bit of everything. But, I mean, later on, he did stuff he chose. He needed to do it, or he wanted to do it. He took the role because he wanted to.
Yeah.
But just like I said, big shout out to Sidney Poitier, man. He's a legend. And he left a huge legacy for all these up and comers, like Denzel, and like I was saying earlier, Morgan Freeman, and all the rest of them. So, big shout out to him. Let's go to the next story, and y'all gonna trip when y'all see this, and maybe it's just me, but we talking about the pastors that's bathing the female parishioners in his church butt naked.
We talking about what?
The females are naked. It's a pastor that bathes female church members naked in front of everybody in church service.
Well, hey, I got it pulled up on the screen, like you can still see it. I don't know if you're watching it on your iPad, the stream, but yeah,
I'm not, but
I got us on like a 3-screener.
Bruh. Yeah, one bathing them and one putting oil on them.
Hey, I don't know about you, but that don't sound like it. Sound like something, but not church.
No, that ain't church.
Hey, if that's what church like, I might need to start going back.
Don't fall for that, man. No. I don't know where this is happening at. I don't know where it's going on at. But it's not. I'm sure it's not in America. I can tell you that right off the rip. Because it'd have been publicized and blasted and everything.
It says the pastor has a Ghanaian accent, so
he over in Africa somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, one dude bathed in the church, female church members, who was a pastor, I guess. He putting oil on them, so they don't be.
Yeah, I need to go to that church. I don't even go to church, but I need to go to that one.
Don't do that.
Be up in LA.
Don't do that. Somebody, it's a holy bath, and told by God to do. If y'all women fall for that, it's because the majority of churches are filled with women anyway. Men barely go to church now.
Yeah.
But if y'all weak-minded women fall for that here in the U.S., then you need to be slapped up and slapped out. So it's something definitely wrong with that. That's they ain't nowhere near what God's talking about. Believe me, I know.
You stupid.
Tell women get butt naked in church in front of everybody so they can take a bath.
Hey, be like that little song from the Boondocks, booty butt cheeks. I'll be full of gangsta-licious on booty butt cheeks.
And here's the thing: why are they not bathing the men?
I mean, if I was a male pastor, I wouldn't want to bathe the men either. Shit.
So God only bathes the female members of the church.
Hey, however God speak to you, you're supposed to listen, right?
Oh.
That's so fucked up. That was so fucked up.
Them clowns over there, wherever they at. I don't know where they at, but if they falling for that, then they need their ass whooped for that.
Yeah.
But they've been getting away with it for a while. They just not coming to light. So I'm sure, like you said, if God told him to do it, he stop doing it until God tell him not to do it no
more. Oh shit!
It's stupid, man. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
How weak these women be?
I don't know.
And you would think, like I said earlier, why didn't God tell them to bathe the male members of the church? Are they not part of the church? Why come he can't get bathed? To set an example.
Hey, Miss Parker, the Lord is my shepherd, and He know what I want.
Wow.
Hey, they ain't say no Mr. Parker now. It was only Miss Parker.
You're right. They said Miss Parker. Woo-wee. Like I said, man, that's a bunch of mess right there. But you know, that's what they do. That's how that weak minded they are. They fall for it. They're not searching this Bible out for themselves to find out what it is. So that's what they fall in for. And now they're getting embarrassed on the internet and Facebook and everything else. That's popping up right there. So
they might not even be embarrassed about it. You know, hey, any publicity is good publicity.
You're right. It draws more attention to them. You're probably right. I get you that one. But yeah.
Because hey, I bet you they male membership done went up.
You're probably right. Now that I think about it, that probably makes sense.
The pastor be like, keep on. Our male membership done went up by 50%.
It's been doubled and tripled since y'all been doing it. Damn, man.
Go to church, see some ass.
Yeah. A strip church.
Be like, look, we ain't going to Sunday service. We going to strip service.
Yeah. Triple Sunday.
Bro, we ain't shit.
I know. We ain't shit. I'm just saying. Stripper Sunday. That's what it is. Stripper Church Sunday. Okay. Yeah. They got that one.
Yeah.
Next one's kind of messed up too. So we're talking about the bigamist now. So it's a guy. His name is Orlando Coleman. Here in the U.S. now, he's here. We know where he at. He's been charged with bigamy because he done married 2 women at the same time.
Why they got a black and white photo of him though?
I don't know, man.
That motherfucker look like 1960s newspaper.
So yeah, I know. Like he's I don't know. He called himself a minister. Another minister. Here we go.
Hey.
Imagine that.
You know, they can do that type of stuff. God told them to have 2 women.
God ain't told him about to have no 2 women. It's lying ass. I don't see how he's sitting up there lying like that. So this dude is from Houston. Orlando Coleman, 49. You think he talking about the game on lock? He got it on lock. Has been charged with bigamy. He got one married in Houston, and then 2 weeks later he got married to somebody else who was in North Carolina within the same year, which is crazy. So they found out about it because the wives found each other on Facebook. Facebook is going to be the downfall of y'all who out here doing that dirt.
Yep.
Better believe it. So he found, and here's another thing. One of the women, the North Carolina chick, was cash apping him money in Houston.
Even though they were separated, supposedly, she was still cash apping.
Still cash apping.
Damn, why can't you find me a woman like that? I need one like that. Like, you gonna fall for the okie dokie like that? Hey, I need you in my life. Where you at, babe? Where you at?
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. So both the women got together. They found each other on Facebook. They found out, they was married to the same guy. They reached out to each other. They hooked up with each other. They showed each other proof that they was married to the same dude. And then they turned him into the authorities. Wow.
Well, they ain't shit.
He ain't shit. Trying to run game on both folks, both of the people, and got caught up.
Yeah.
He ain't shit. He ain't shit for them. I was like, man, and bigamy is illegal in all 50 states. So let's go ahead and put that out there too.
I don't think it is though, cause ain't in like Utah they be
It's illegal in all 50 states. It's illegal.
So how does some of them dudes be having 5, 6 wives and shit?
I don't know.
I
don't know how.
You know what I'm talking about though? The places where they be calling the cult.
It's probably illegal on a federal level, and not illegal
on the state level.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's like Utah or one of them type of states where a bunch of like the cults and stuff be at.
Yeah. That Sister Wives show they got on whatever channel that is. I think that's out there in Utah too. So I mean, come on, man. I mean, but they got him. So he done. You don't know what kind of charges he gonna get besides being married to 2 women, but I'm sure he gonna get some kind of scam or something. They gonna get him for something because this dude, he foul. He straight up foul.
So the Sister Wives show takes places in 3 states: Utah, Nevada, and Arizona.
Okay.
So it must not be illegal.
Which one is illegal? I thought illegal meant all 50 states was illegal on a federal level. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's illegal on the federal level, but it's not illegal on some state level in some states. I don't know, but it's however it is, it's crazy. And dude thought he actually was gonna get away with it because he did it with his dumb ass. Most stupidest thing it ain't the most stupidest thing. That's one of the most stupidest thing I've heard.
So in Utah, Utah no longer treats bigamy as a crime after downgrading the practice to an infraction. It's basically the same level as a parking ticket.
Right. So you pay a fine.
Yeah, so polygamy has been practiced in Utah since basically before the state was founded. So that's probably why they never really enforced it.
Right. Which is, well, I mean, you do what you do. You want 2 and 3 women, you want to deal with that headache. One is bad enough. You want to do it. Lord. You going to satisfy all 6 of them or sister wives and all this? I can't be me.
Nah, me either.
I can't do that. I'm sorry, ladies. One person. One woman guy, I guess is what you want to call it.
Hey, all right. My homie Damon jumped in the comment. He's like, you don't want the problems.
Problems, you don't want the headaches. It's bad enough with one clowning on you and you ain't doing right. Or if you are doing right and you still ain't pleasing and satisfying her, yeah. Hey. Then you have 2 walking in the background too? Nah. I'm good.
That's the prime example of what one won't do, another one will.
Hey, but when 1, 2, and 3 won't, yeah, you done.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. All right, so moving on. All right, so we talking about current events here. So here's a good one for some of y'all who think y'all got cheated out of money from working with folks. So a business owner paid an ex-worker 91,000 pennies. Just, being petty. Because he owed him money for overtime that he worked. And he didn't want to pay that man for the money that he's supposed to pay him.
How you going to be mad because you didn't pay him for overtime?
That a service he performed for you supposed to pay him. You didn't pay him. And then you make it petty when the man call you out on it, and instead of giving him the right amount, well, it is the right amount of money. It ain't in dollars bills. It's all in cents. Literally cents. He put 91,000 pennies in a wheelbarrow and dumped it in this man's driveway.
But think about it, though. At the end of the day, the owner still got to come back and clean all that shit up, because let's be real. You know you can't do that.
Well, the federal government got involved in this. So, yeah. The federal government got involved, and they actually handled in this case because, first off, he didn't pay the man his overtime money. The Department of Labor, that's who it is. The Department of Labor filed a lawsuit and said, "Hey, look, this dude called him out on non-payment." The owner said, "Okay, I'll pay you," and he paid him in pennies, covered in oil. This was a mechanic at a mechanic shop, blah blah blah, and you can't do that type of stuff as a retaliation for. It's basically if a whistleblower calls you out and you go after the whistleblower and say, "You know what? I'm gonna get you," instead of handling whatever the problem is. That's what actually happened. So he took 91,000. Where you get 91,000 pennies from? That's what I want.
I don't know, but for me, I feel like basically by him dumping all them pennies there, like that's really an intimidation tactic for your other employees.
True. And it's a retaliation for the guy who calls you out on you not paying.
Yeah, so that's an even bigger lawsuit.
Right.
Because that falls under the whistleblower, like you said, the whistleblower statute that you can't retaliate.
Right.
Because really all that is a retaliation.
Oh, he didn't pay that man his money, and he gonna pay every penny.
Motherfucker stupid.
I just want to know where you get the pennies from. I just want to know how you get 91,000 pennies, put them in a wheelbarrow, and dump them in this driveway.
I don't know.
That's so stupid. Ain't nobody ever who carries 91,000 pennies.
Well, he done had to go to quite a few banks to get that, didn't he?
Yeah, he just ain't had it laid up nowhere. Somebody, I'm gonna give you 91,000 pennies. He had to go to every bank and say, "I want this money in pennies."
Look, he like, all right, pennies come 50 cents a roll, so there's 50 pennies in a roll. I own this much money. All right, so this much money divided by 50 pennies is this and times this, and like, bro, I ain't even got that shit to do.
$913, and he gave that man 91,000 pennies.
Yeah, I ain't got that shit to do.
Evidently, this petty ass mechanic dude, the owner, he got that to do. So yeah, it's I don't know. It's the most stupid thing I've heard, and I've heard a whole lot of stupid stuff. So yeah, so the Department of Labor got involved, and it's a big mess. So they probably going to end up charging with something, retaliation. They already filed a lawsuit. So instead of just paying them money and go on about your business, now you got to deal with the court system, judges. You're going to be paying out more money instead of just being honest and go on and doing what you're supposed to do by this dude who performed a service for you and pay that man his money and be gone. But no.
And like, and to be honest, I'm sure before he went to like the labor people or whatever, he probably told because first thing you do when you check short is you go holler at your boss, "Hey, bro, my overtime ain't on here, blah blah blah." So dude probably bullshitting him and slow playing him, not trying to give him his money. So he like, shit, fuck it, let me do what I gotta do to get my money. I work for that shit.
Right. Bruh, I'm flabbergasted by that. I can't believe. Well, I can believe it, but I don't believe I've actually witnessed it. Somebody being that damn petty. I've seen petty shit before, but not that damn. not that petty to the point that you got here robbing banks for penny rolls, and you break them all up. You don't even leave them in a roll. You break them all up and put them all in the wheelbarrow and just dump that shit out on the front on the driveway.
Yeah, that's petty.
That's too fucking petty. That's way beyond petty. Just say you mad and be done with it.
He big mad.
Yeah, he huge mad. All right, so all y'all kids, I got one for the kids too. Now, did I send you this one? 16-year-old girl got shot by her daddy.
Oh yeah, I had seen that too. I started sending it to you a few days ago.
Yeah.
This one was a sad one, man.
So the parents evidently thought that the kid was already in the house.
Mm-hmm.
But evidently she wasn't. Daddy heard the noise in the garage. The security system was going off. Down here in Columbus, Georgia, I think is what it is, or Columbus, Ohio. I want to say Columbus, Georgia.
I'm looking for it right now. Columbus, Ohio.
Okay. So the kid come in through the garage, trigger the alarm. Dad think it's an intruder. Shoot the. When everybody thought that everybody was in the house and everybody was asleep and everybody was whatever. Yeah. Now, the kid, which is a female, she gone, and the parents got to live with that.
Yep. But my thing is this, so to me, that means he just opened up the door to the garage and just started busting.
Just let it loose.
Like he didn't even look to see what was going on. Like,
nope.
So honestly, I'm a big gun person. I love guns. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But for me, a part of gun safety is knowing what you shooting at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like by you not even knowing that was your daughter, like what you do? Just open the door. It's all dark. You see a shadow and you just start busting.
Just let loose,
like if that's what you did, in my opinion, you should be charged with something. Reckless endangerment, something like involuntary manslaughter, something, because he didn't follow proper gun safety protocols. Like, you always know what you're shooting at.
We don't know if he was trained in that way, so we can't.
But and I'll use Tennessee for example. I don't know Ohio's laws, but in the state of Tennessee, you could break in my house, right? I could come at you with my gun. The minute you turn your back to me, you're no longer a threat. I cannot shoot you with your back to me. You have to be an imminent threat. So if you're not an imminent threat and I shoot you, it don't matter that you just broke in my house and walked out with $20,000.
Right.
If your back is to me, you are not considered an imminent threat in the state of Tennessee, and I cannot legally shoot you.
But she was shot in the chest, so they was facing each other.
So, but if she wasn't close enough for him to recognize that was his daughter, then technically she wasn't an imminent threat.
We can argue the pinpoints of it all day long.
I know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I guess I look at it different.
Yeah, he thought that somebody was breaking in his house. Alarm was going off. You distraught. You don't know what's going on. You know you got that adrenaline rush going on. You go grab your gun. You ready to deal with some stuff. You run straight to wherever the alarm is going off at, because they tell you right off the rip. Door, garage door, front door, window, or whatever. And I don't know if he turned on the light to see her, or he just went in there, like you said, and just went to busting.
He had to just go in there and went to busting. Like, he didn't. Ain't no excuse. I don't know. In my eyes, hell, I got 2 guns right now within arm's reach. You know what I'm saying? 2 different pistols within arm's reach of where I'm sitting at right now.
Right.
But at the same time, if I hear a noise, like, yeah, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to go check it out first and see what it is. Because at the end, I'm not just going to open my door and just start shooting a motherfucker.
Or hoping you got somebody. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I was disappointed when I first read that article. I mean, like I said, I get it. You know, in your mind, like shit, somebody breaking in my house, I got to protect my family. But
Supposed
also,
to do.
honestly, you turn the light on, you see who it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause obviously,
Yeah.
like, don't get me wrong. Like, you keep people keep some. I ain't gonna say valuable, but I'll say expensive things in their garage, like tools and things like that. At the end of the day, you turn the light on and they get away with a chainsaw or a power tool or something like that. Okay, no big deal. You know what I'm saying? But you leave the light off and start busting, and guess what you did? You just killed one of your kids.
Right.
As a
That's something you gotta live
as a
forever.
parent, how can you live with yourself? So now every day he's thinking, what could he have done different? And you know what the simple answer was? Turn the fucking light on.
Yeah.
Because most lights are right by your door. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like if your door is right there for you to go in and see what the fuck going on, your light switch is right there by it.
Right.
I ain't never seen a garage where the light switch was by the garage though. It's always by the door to go into the house.
Right. So I totally agree wholeheartedly. This dude had no no sense of gun safety.
And it's sad because, like I said, at the end of the day, I do feel bad for him for the simple fact of they lost a child.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just would have been safe, like gun safe, follow things that like it's common sense.
Yeah. Don't go in with your finger on the trigger. Don't go in, gun pointed. Don't go in, like you said, turn the light on to recognize who it is, or at least get some kind of clue what you're shooting at. You can always draw the weapon up.
Always.
Most people would be damn scared they see a gun pointed at them or see a gun near them or whatever, unless they fucking just crazy.
And then the fact, another reason why I think he just opened the door and started busting, because let's be honest, your child in the garage, hear the alarm going off, you open the door, and if there's any type of hesitation, you gonna hear "Daddy, it's me."
Yep.
But the fact wasn't none of that lets me know you just opened the door and started fucking shooting.
Exactly. Just let loose.
Come on, man. I am like just talking about this. I feel like how I felt when I first read it as a parent. Like, damn, that's fucked up. I couldn't imagine living with that.
Right.
But at the same time, you was being reckless and irresponsible with a fucking gun. To me, they should take your fucking guns away.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that. They ain't even charging.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I saw this last week, I believe it was, when it popped up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look, since we're doing a podcast, I'm trying to stay on top of different like little news stuff. Like, I'll be reading like little news articles and stuff now, because I'm like, that way whatever pop up, because honestly I like not knowing what we talking about, because they get my initial honest reaction. You know what I'm saying? So I do like that.
Yeah.
Like we might, if we doing a specific topic, like, I know what like the topic is, or if we talk to somebody, but I don't really know the 5 or specific like articles until 10, 15 minutes before.
Right. Yeah. That's it's sad to hear, but stupidity. That's what gets you messed up.
Every time.
Every single time. Boy, yeah. All right, moving on. So if you haven't heard, oh my God, Trey Songz. You know the singer Trey Songz. He got some accusations out on him. He's been accused of rape.
Oh yeah, I read that article too.
Yeah. So you got a former UNLV basketball player, female, of course. Her name is Dylan Gonzalez. She said Trey Songz is a rapist. and he raped her evidently, and she didn't say nothing about it. But now she's saying something about it. She actually posted it on Twitter. So Trey Songz, I think this ain't the first time he's been accused of that either.
No.
From my understanding.
He was accused, like, I think. Well, actually, I'm scrolling through the article now, and it's on the screen. So, it says January 2021, Trey was involved in a number of legal situations, including sexual assault allegations by 2 women. Years ago, actress Keke Palmer also accused him of violating her while on the set of a music video.
So this is a pattern, evidently.
Yeah.
I mean, because ain't this many women gonna be coming out on you for the same shit over and over and over and over and over again? The same shit. That's a pattern.
Yeah.
And a behavioral pattern. That's what it is. Is what I'm talking about. Evidently, he wants something that he can't get, and he just gonna take it and keep it moving.
And
that's what it sounds like.
You know what it be? It be people of his stature are so used to everybody saying yeah.
Yeah.
They're not used to somebody saying no.
Right. And then somebody tell him, no, he ain't used to that. He ain't used to getting turned down. He ain't used to, I'm Trey Songz. I get whatever I want. I'm a singer. I got notoriety. I'm this, that, and the other. I'm famous. I got money. I'm this, that, and the other. You shouldn't be telling me no. That's what it sounds like to me. So I'm just going to fucking get it with my muscles.
I wonder how long ago it's been that this accusation has happened. Like, and I don't know. I guess that'd be a topic I'd like to discuss with somebody, and possibly a future thing. Like, why is it that women normally wait, like years to come out and things like that?
So here's my perspective on it. We as men who run the justice system, we don't have any women in there. Well, recently we now do now.
Yeah.
But back, the justice system was all male. We tend to go with the male.
Yeah.
Honestly. We take the male's word for it. Women be sitting up there telling you everything that happens. They can give you, like I said, women are detailed individuals. They can tell you everything that happened, what color, where was they at, what time, who, this, that, and the other. But the men don't freaking believe it until they see it for themselves.
Which is sad, because it's like, why would you, I mean, I understand that everybody's innocent until proven guilty, but if you don't even believe the women, you're not even going to look into it.
But here's the thing, and this is just like Trump, Trey Songz, who else that's got that history of allegations? Epstein.
Yeah. R. Kelly.
All these folks got this pattern, this behavioral pattern, and women be either scared to say something because they think something's going to happen to them repercussion-wise, or they swallow up and hold it until it's appropriate time for them to say something about it. Instead of coming out with it right then and there and saying, hey, look, this dude did it to me. Because here's the thing. When women get raped, or used to get raped, or actually still do get raped, we as the male culture don't believe it. We can't see that for some strange reason. I don't know why. We don't believe women. This dude touched me, or this dude raped me, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They make the women the victim more than what they already are. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but they're making it to the point that it's unbelievable for the women to think they can be raped. Especially when they say it might have been consensual. As soon as they say it might have been consensual, that kills everything. Everything. So, and we as men don't believe it. We don't believe it because, I mean, we can see the woman beat up, toe up, dress toe off, scarred up, beat up, whatever, and we still don't believe it. But now, I guess, since the introduction of women in the justice system and all the stuff going on, we got women empowerment and the Me Too movement, this, that, and the other. Now it's starting to come to fruition. So I hope it still keeps going. I hope if I ain't gonna say if because evidently it's true. To me, it's true. I believe the women when it sprays them.
Yeah.
All of them. Like I said, ain't 15 different women gonna sit up there and say the same thing about you, and they ain't never met each other in different time periods and different timelines or whatever. Same thing with Bill Cosby. I hate to say it, but it happened.
Yeah. Now I'll agree that it happened, but I don't understand being able to wait 20, 30 years to come after the man.
I totally agree with that as well.
Like
my point on that is, if you that scared because this guy's in power, or you gonna lose your job, or whatever, or you don't want to deal with the repercussions. Some stuff I don't know.
Yeah. Like that. I know. Tennessee used to have a statute limitations of 7 years for to be able to prosecute for rape.
Right.
And the only reason why I know that because I remember when I was young, I knew somebody that was raped, and like that was one of the issues was the statute limitations was coming up by the time they came out.
I got nothing for that. All I'm saying is if that many women coming out on you telling you that this dude did something inappropriate to them,
yeah,
you might want to be a women.
I ain't even gonna lie, Lee. That's what like why when I be dating or whatever, like I kind of be weary of making like a move because it's like, especially nowadays, because it's like, all right, I think she feeling me, but what if she really ain't feeling me and I try this and she don't like that, like then on Facebook I'm gonna be this, or on Instagram I'm gonna be this, and like one of the situations I had at work where this little chick was saying, one of my old jobs where the little chick was saying that I was like damn near like stalking her and shit, and then whenever I showed the bosses the messages, they see that I wasn't an aggressor in the situation.
Right.
So it's like, and that right there really had me shook because I'm like, man, this bitch could have I'm sorry, this woman could have messed up my money, you know what I'm saying? But that's how I look at her now. Like, but yeah, I'm just like, man, like over something you was initiating, you was entertaining, but yet you going around here telling everybody we work with that I'm stalking you. I won't leave you alone, and like we get off at the same time and we walking out having a conversation like, hey, what was your cause? Like blah blah blah, and that's irking you. That's me hitting on you. That's me coming on to you. No, bitch. That's two people getting off from work at the same time and walking to our cars, different cars, and just having a conversation on the way out.
Yeah. It's just, yeah. You know who you can talk to and who you can't talk to.
Yeah.
Fellas. You know who going and who ain't going. Fellas. I'm almost say this to the fellas. You know who going, you know who ain't going. And that's all I can say.
If it be iffy, I don't even make a move. I try to let them make a move.
If it's 50-50, don't even go down that road. Let them go down that road.
That's why, hey, I tell them, be like, shit, if you want me, hey, if you wanna take a ride on this dick, let me know. Like, be straight up. Like, let's not even play no games. Like, let's cut out the guessing game. Let's cut out the guessing games. Let's do
it. Wow. You want to come ride? No.
like let's not even play. Like, let's just do it.
Oh my
God. Let me know. That way I know how to move.
Trey Songz, man.
Yeah.
And that's the pattern. He got issues. Like you said earlier, a lot of people tell him he got yes people around him. Somebody tell him no, he's gonna say I want it anyway. There was one case where he had two girls had their phones kidnapped and something, stole them in a tub, peed on them and everything.
Damn. R. Kelly times 10, wasn't it? Shit.
R. Kelly had doubled it.
Look. He at least he had them in the tub, so he ain't have to worry about cleaning up. No piss.
Man,
Yeah.
Like, man, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You doing too much.
Yeah, for real.
But the funny thing is, he got all these allegations. He ain't been charged with nothing yet.
And that's the thing about it too. Like how we said, when it comes to this, I take every single one of them serious because you never know. It's only two people there most of the time. So it's two sides to every story and then the truth. So until you know what the truth is, it's kind of hard to say. But it's easy to get out there and make an allegation against somebody. Hell, I can say right now somebody touched me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Might not even be true, and it still fuck them up because people don't want to touch them.
Yeah, but the thing is, and here's my point to the whole thing. If you got women from different cities, different area codes, like Ludacris say, they all saying the same story, then you damn well know that the shit is true.
Yeah. You right.
Man, what you waiting on? Go ahead and charge this dude.
Yeah.
I mean, these women don't know each other. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
I can see a group of them, they all getting together saying, yeah, let's go ahead and attack this dude and blah, blah, blah. But they ain't even talk to each other. They don't even know each other. And they just telling the same story. He did this. He did this. He peed on us. He took our phones. He kidnapped us. This, that, and the other. Why is no charges being brought?
That's a good question.
These women don't know.
Yeah,
that's a pattern of behavior that this dude been doing for years. Starting with Keke Palmer on up. And it ain't ended yet, and he ain't been charged yet. He needs to be charged. Because he's right now thinking that the fucking law don't apply to me. I can do whatever the hell I want to. And ain't nobody going to do nothing to me. All they going to do is say, this is what he did to me. I'm not going to get charged with it. That's all that's going on. He ain't been charged with shit. He got a whole bunch of allegations. But he ain't been charged with nothing. That's what I don't understand. So, yeah.
I agree.
Trey Songz, if you into him, I can't take nothing away from his talent. I ain't taking nothing away from his talent. But his behavior and his pattern of behavior is fucking suspect. That's all I got to say about it.
That's just like it's a song out that I like, that I fuck with or whatever, because I'm sure you heard it on the radio. It's by Fujiano. Where it be like, baby mama ain't shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you know that's my song. That's my song. But then like later on that song talking about some he say something about she didn't even understand me when I told her to drop her panties. I'm like, damn, ain't that right?
Yeah.
Like ain't that right?
You borderline raping folks and admitting it to it.
Like if she can't understand you, like
that's right.
Lee, I had a bad one time, bro. Like, and I've showed it to you before or whatever. She was even in some of my pictures I posted on the Instagram and shit. Like she was going and she wanted a nigga bad, and little young one, and she was just like, and you know she was so drunk that I had to carry her to put her in her bed, and I was like, nah, this ain't it. Look, I'm like, I want you to remember this dick when you wake up. I don't want you to be like, did we do anything? Like,
you wake up like,
look, them two completely different mornings.
Right.
Cause I don't want nobody feeling like I took advantage of them.
Right.
And that's basically what that would have been in that situation.
Better believe it. You've been up in wherever they do prison at now.
Cause I do. I want you to remember this.
That's what it is, man. Like I said, Trey Songz, he needs to be charged.
Yeah.
That's bottom line for me. I don't know. That's just me. If it was me, I'd have been charged. I know that for a fact. And I ain't even popular or whatever. I'm just saying it's been.
Hey, that's how you know you would have been charged even quicker because you not popular.
Right. You ain't got no notoriety, you ain't got no money, blah, blah, blah. Lock his ass up. Let's go ahead and throw the book at him. Be done with it. All right, next one. This is
my baby. I would have done. Hey, I would have stood in for this one. She wouldn't even. I don't know if it was in vitro or what, but she wouldn't have had to have in vitro because I would have climbed that tree.
So you know where I'm going.
I would have climbed that tree. Hey, that's my baby. Look, hey, and what's funny is she ain't thick at all. None of that other stuff. Completely different than how I like my women, but it's something about her that she's just so damn beautiful. All right, go ahead, tell them what it is.
So Candice Parker, you know the superstar WNBA player that came out of Tennessee.
She just won a championship too. Then another one
with Chicago Sky.
I think that's who the W.
Yeah. So she had a kid when she was married to her husband, but they got a divorce, and now she's having a kid. Well, she's not having a kid, but her wife is having a kid. So I'll let y'all figure that out.
Chicago Sky, yeah. Oh, I thought she was doing pregnancy. That's how you know I ain't read all the. I would have knocked her up real quick.
She already been knocked up, so you know she already know what that experience is like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So her wife, which is I think a Russian basketball player. I think they play overseas and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
They meet each other. So.
Yeah. Because the women got to play more games and do all that just to make anywhere near the type of money a league minimum NBA guy would make.
Exactly. So what the league minimum in the NBA make is fucking like millionaires for the WNBA.
Yeah.
They have a truth.
We need to support that more. I want to go see a couple of WNBA games next year.
They got them in Atlanta, so we can go down to Atlanta, hang out and do whatever. That's fine with me. I'm cool.
Hey,
my daughter been trying to go for a minute.
I'm with it. You know me, I'm just trying to get out there and experience different shit right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And you got this on the screen too? Candice Parker?
Yep.
Okay. So Anna Petrakova, that's her name. She's a Russian basketball player, pregnant. Yeah. They having a kid. Yeah, that's all I can say. They married. They done everything. They're a couple. They've been married for I think like 2 years or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, Candice Parker already had it.
Didn't she just come out though?
That I don't know. I haven't seen her actually come out. But if she didn't, she damn sure did here.
Yeah. But like I know she just recently came out, but damn, they've been married for 2 years. I thought she just recently came out from what I was seeing.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. But she has a daughter already at 12. And they finna have another kid now. I guess they don't say what kind of kid they have, boy or girl, but yeah.
That's what's up, though.
So congratulations to her and her wife and their soon coming child. I hope everything works out well for them. Big ups to them. It is what it is. If y'all didn't know, now you do know. Candice Parker, my girl from UT, when I was watching UT.
Yeah.
She's gonna have a kid. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's in vitro or whatever, but you know, it is what it is.
So
go ahead.
Nah, I was just gonna say, but before you end it, I got one I want to add on this, and it coincides with your little short video that I feel some type of way about being left out about. But y'all go to the YouTube, watch that. He talking about AB. How do you feel about that situation now with all the information that's came out about it? So
for me, AB is a clown, and that's the honest truth.
And why do you say that?
And here's why I say this, because first off, if you cut a person from the team, you put him on the waiver wire, and he passed physical to be released and actually be accepted to all the other teams, what does that say?
He wasn't hurt.
Exactly.
So he did pass the physicals and stuff.
All the physicals. He went to the waiver wire. We released him. He went to the physical stuff in order to get cleared for the waivers. Got cleared, and yeah.
So and this is my opinion on this. So, all right. First happens. I'm like, dude, a clown. All right. How you quit on your team in the middle of a game, and then it's like it comes out that he's hurt. All right, cool. If he hurt, the coach was trying to get him to go in. He couldn't go. I understand that. I get that. Your coach tell you if you ain't gonna play, leave. Leave with fucking dignity, because there are kids watching you that look up to you. So leave with dignity if you gonna leave. All right. So then, comes out. He really might be hurt. Of course, you a Bucs fan, so he's been nursing a foot injury.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Like I said, I understand it. But then I seen a podcast today. I don't know whose podcast it was, but AB was on there, and he was talking about how Grunt was Brady's boy, so he was feeding him the ball and all this and that. So to me, it sounded like he was just jealous he wasn't getting the ball in that game. And people making a big deal talking about he need 5 catches, 85 yards, a touchdown to get $1 million bonus. All right. Cool. He quit in the third quarter. Who's to say he wouldn't get 2? Hell, his first game back, he got what, 6, 7, 8? Somewhere in there? Actually, I think it was like 10.
He had 12 targets. He caught 10, and he was like 100 and some odd yards.
All right, so let's just say he needed what, 5 catches?
5 catches, because he caught 2 early in the game.
All right, so let's just say, it's third quarter. You catch 2 more this game. You still have 1 more game to catch 3.
You got a whole another game, 60 minutes to get 5 goddamn catches.
But this for me is what takes the cake, is when people that weren't sports fans was like sharing it and like, they trying to keep him down and blah blah blah. And then I come in and I was like, actually they not trying to do anything to keep him down. I said AB kept himself down if he don't get the bonus, because he committed a federal offense that they could press charges on him for that got him suspended for 3 games. So whose fault is it he missed those 3 games? Whose fault? He missed 3 games. The league Tampa Bay didn't set his ass down for 3 games. Nope. So at this moment in time, he needed 5 catches. So you telling me over 4 games, I'm saying if he wouldn't have got suspended, over 4 games, he wouldn't have had them 5 catches? So
yeah, here we go.
So if he wouldn't have got his 5 catches, if he wouldn't have acted an ass and quit, because he quit. Because if your boss tell you to do something and you say no, that's you quitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, your boss could tell you to leave, but at the end of the day, you were asked to do something, and you said no. That means you quit. You wasn't fired. You quit. So if he wouldn't have quit, he could have got them. If he wouldn't have got suspended, he definitely would have had them if he wouldn't have got suspended. So at what point do we hold people accountable for their own actions? Like, I'm big about if I fuck up, I take accountability for it. Like, I had something happen at the job the other day. I texted them. I was like, "Hey man, I just broke these headphones. I work for a multimedia company, so we got all kind of headphones and shit in there. Hey, I'm just letting y'all know so y'all don't come in here like, what the hell just happened? Hey, I broke these headphones. My bad." Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm big about jumping in there like, hey, my bad. That mistake was on me. Because for me, they know that I take accountability for my actions. And that's with anybody, because I feel like us as men, all we have is our word.
Yep.
So like, I feel like we need to quit blaming the team, and he needs to take blame for himself for getting suspended for them 3 games. And he was on the podcast talking about how Gronk was Brady's boy, so he was feeding him the ball and all that. Bruh, last year, Brady made sure to feed you to get you your bonus last year.
Like he wasn't going to do
it. Brady let you fucking live in his house. Brady got you signed to the Patriots. Brady got you signed to the Bucks. And then, Lee, this is one thing I laughed about. One of the things he said was, I shouldn't be playing on a prove it contract this year. He was like, I did that last year. Why did I do it this year? Well, guess what, bro? If you wouldn't have signed that prove it contract, your ass would have been sitting at home not making no money because nobody else wanted to fucking touch him.
Correct.
Because he tested the market. He did, because y'all had him on a 1-year contract. He was done. He didn't want it. Y'all offered him another 1-year contract that y'all felt like that he felt was a low number, but y'all cap space ain't that big. So he was like, no, I'm going to see what else is out there. And he saw what else was out there. Nobody wanted to sign him. Guess what the fuck happened? He came back. Some money's better than no money.
Bien también.
But yeah.
But here's another kicker to this whole story. So the Wednesday before the game, Sunday's game, he goes to the front office and says, hey, look, I need my money guaranteed. My incentive stuff, my bonus incentive stuff, not the actual salary, my incentive stuff, my catches to get the millions, my this, that, and other, I need that guaranteed. Who in the hell do that?
But my thing is this, you agreed on that contract. Like, that's what irks me. Like if you don't like the contract, don't fucking sign it.
Exactly.
Like, don't fucking sign it. Say no. That's not good enough for me. I'm me, motherfucker. I'm not signing this. I'm me.
I don't know any team in the league that guarantees bonus incentive money.
No.
Nobody does that.
Especially to somebody that's had the troubles that he's had.
I don't give a damn who it was. Though no team guarantee incentive bonus money. Period. That's for you to do. That's not for the team to say, oh, let's go ahead and pay him, guarantee him, even though he might not get it. Let's guarantee him the money anyway.
Yeah.
Like paying you for something that you ain't even done yet. What fucking sense does that make?
And now I don't know. I don't know if any team that's gonna want him.
Ain't nobody gonna pick his ass up. Like I was saying earlier, the only team that I think that might even give him a look is fucking Dallas, because they hurting for a receiver. But evidently that's not true too, because they ain't even called him. They ain't said nothing to him.
You know, one thing Jerry Jones don't like is motherfucking issues with America's team.
Yeah.
Like I think the only person he's ever took a chance on was T.O.
That Randy Gregory kid.
Oh,
that was
yep.
Yeah. And Alden Smith guy. It's a Smith.
Yeah, it was Alden Smith, I believe it was, because that defensive player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it was Alden Smith.
But when you out here running off at the mouth talking about the quarterback and the organization and what they did, but here's the thing, and I'm quoting, actually I'm paraphrasing, but I'm actually quoting Colin Cowherd. Like I was saying earlier, it is a pattern of behavior.
Yep.
If you don't get the shit you want, you just go and blow shit up and make it, I'm the victim. I got to lie to make me look like I'm the victim in the whole thing.
That way another team will be like, you know what, I can see his point of view on that. Let me take a chance on him.
Without doing their due diligence and researching the whole thing. Like, blew that shit up in Pittsburgh. He tied shit up there in Pittsburgh.
Yep.
He went out to the Raiders. Blew that shit up because he didn't get what he wanted.
And what type of grown man release, like in Pittsburgh, show you screenshots from when Juju did, reached out to you when he was still in like college or high school or something. Then you go to the Raiders, you fucking recording the coaches and shit. Like, bro, you that's whole tendencies.
And you go to New England and you blow that shit up too because you have some off-field stuff going on. When you only play one game for them, like I was saying earlier.
And he ate that game too. He ate that game.
Yeah. But he didn't play no more after that because that shit off field was what was that? I think that was the sexual charges.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. And then now we give him a chance. He get a ring. He act like he got some damn sense for 1 year. Then all of a sudden, he humble. I'm humble. I'm trying. My life is right. And blah blah blah. And this and the other. And blah blah blah. And then he go just out of the fucking blue, blow the shit up. Now he on every podcast, everybody's interview show, everybody's whatever.
Dropping songs. He a rapper now.
Talking about how we, the organization, Tom Brady, Mike Evans, Grump, and all these folks have done him wrong because he didn't get the catches and touches that he needed in order to get a funk-ass $1 million. You got a whole other game to play, dude, if you the fucking stay. Like I said, Tom Brady will get you the ball. He got Mike Evans his 1,000 yards last year because he needed it to keep his record streak going with 1,000 yards every year.
Mm-hmm.
Money. Fournette got his.
Yep.
Rozier his. Chris Godwin got his. Everybody got their money. Everybody ate. If they had incentives to get, they all got them last year.
Yep.
And I'm getting them this year too. But you want to act the ass.
So, with you being a Bucks fan, I wanted to get your opinion because, we got the early on one, like I said, because I felt left out, but we got the early on opinion. But, but yeah, I just wanted to see what it was now with all the extra information that's came out.
It's a pattern of behavior that's been going on for years. It's going to keep going on if he keep playing in the NFL, which I doubt he will. I think this is the last stop for him, really. So he's pretty much done. He won't get in the Hall of Fame. I don't give a damn what.
Nah, he ain't getting in the Hall of Fame. Bro, if it took them to let forever to put T.O. in there, he damn sure ain't getting in there.
He is not getting in nothing.
But I don't even think, does he have a Hall of Fame numbers?
Yeah. Yeah. He ain't getting nothing. He gonna be one of them actors that ain't gonna have no money, gonna be broke, out here trying to do whatever, and that's gonna be it. I hate to call it like that, but he ain't got enough mental to handle what's going on. If you got to throw a fucking temper tantrum every time you don't get your way for some bullshit, 5 fuck ass catches, you want to go off about that shit? Come on, bro. And lie about it? Come on, bro.
When if your ass wouldn't have done what you done and got suspended, your ass would have had them catches by now.
Yeah,
like you wouldn't even be stressing or worried about it because you would have it. So it's like, who can you be mad at?
Nobody, but your damn self. I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, some people do some of the strangest shit and the most stupidest shit, and there's no cause for it. Like I said, you got another whole 75 minutes worth of play. The fourth quarter and a whole other game of 60 minutes to play from this week. If you would stayed on the team, you would have got them 5 funky ass catches been done. Yeah. And got your man with your dumb ass.
Yeah.
Now I hope he's I'm gonna tell him to his face. With your dumb ass. All you had to do was sit still. And it would have been done. Like I said, Brad ain't gonna let nobody just hang out all in the wind and not get their shit. Come on now.
Yeah.
Believe me, he knows what the fuck is going on when it comes to everybody. I'm sure if he didn't know, somebody mentioned to him, hey, Mike Evans needs 2 more catches to get 1,000 yards. Okay, let's get him the ball. Hell, the whole coaching staff knows. Come on now.
Yeah. Everybody know when you close and what you need.
Yeah, they know. They ain't gonna sit up here and be just like, come on, bro. Stop being stupid, dude. Well, it's irrelevant now because he ain't playing for no damn body else, period. So it don't even matter. So my ultimate words is fucking with his dumb ass. And that's all I got to say about him. I mean, because everybody been asking me about AB. Everybody asked me about AB.
Because everybody know how hard of a Bucks fan you are.
I know. Yeah. Speaking of which, there's my hat right there, and I'm in Tampa. I'm gonna watch the last game. So
Right.
and I'm watching when they come here. So come on now.
Hey, that's one thing that I can say that, you know, we love what we doing with the podcast. We gonna always do what we gotta do to make it happen, to bring it to you every week. You know,
Every week.
Lord willing, like y'all see, we got to set up with the virtual shit right now. You know, just to make it happen, because we was like, shit, if we don't get it done today, it ain't gonna be done. So hey, we routed it up, made it happen. You know, got the mothership going on over here. I got the board, the iPad, the MacBook, computer. Like, hey, shit wasn't working right, so we had to run it through Facebook Messenger to get your video. That's why y'all see the little black box up above his head.
They don't even know all that. That's all they need to get up and running. That's all they need to know.
We here, damn it. That's all that count. We here, damn it.
We here, damn it. We made it happen. And if you didn't see it today, you'll see it Thursday. God damn it. Hey, with all that being said, I appreciate y'all watching. People from Germany, Finland, India, Canada, U.S.
You been on them analytics too. I seen the different. I like, oh, okay, we got a few more little countries popping up.
We killing it up here. Hey, speaking of which,
go like the YouTube, follow the YouTube, subscribe, because we gonna go away from the Facebook Live, and we're gonna be going live on YouTube. Help us grow that.
Yeah.
Road to 1,000.
The road to 1,000. That's what we're trying to do. Hey, we got 13 more downloads before we can actually start doing the sponsorship.
That's what's up. Hey, so y'all, go listen. We switched over hosting for our for the audio podcast. We switched over hosting on that. So, you know, make sure y'all showing love. Share. You know, we trying to get to where we can get monetized, because we want to start doing things and upgrading. Like, we got a bunch of plans in the works. So the more y'all support, the quicker it'll come to fruition. Because, as y'all can tell, especially if you're friends with me on Facebook, you see how much money is going into this, and we ain't making a dime right now. So, you know, that show we love what we doing, and we trying to bring y'all the best content, quality, all that shit possible.
Exactly. So there's nothing else for me to say. Appreciate y'all watching. If you're watching the live now, I appreciate you. Keep supporting us with that fight. Hey, speaking of which, we got a few city council people, whatever you want to call them, gonna come on the show as well. So we get to talk some local politics in the upcoming podcast. It ain't gonna be probably next week, probably be a week after that. But be on the lookout for that. So if you got questions or comments and feedback, or you want to talk to a politician, you didn't know that was part of your district or whatever, we gonna have them on the show. Y'all send us some questions about why stuff ain't working, what is working, who ain't working, blah, blah, blah. Y'all voted for these people. Y'all get to talk to these people. So, yeah, we're going to have them on the show. So y'all be ready for that. And like I said, they going to get treated just like anybody else. They ain't going to be no special, blah, blah, blah. We ain't throwing no softball questions. we going straight to the heart. What's going on with you? Why you doing this? Why you vote for this? What's your stance on this? Why this ain't working in your district? Why you ain't got this fixed in your district? This, that, and the other. I'm coming with the facts, and they better have some answers. If they don't vote for their ass no more. How about that? How about that? How about that? Now, with all that being said, I appreciate y'all looking out for us, supporting us, hanging out with us, enjoying the funny, taking the serious. Hopefully we get y'all some good information and points of views and this, that, and the other. And just keep hanging out with us, man. We're gonna blow this thing up like we be saying. So appreciate y'all. Y'all be good, be safe, and we'll holler at y'all next week. Peace.
All right, y'all. We out.
Hell yeah.